It's Sue Greenwald here with Awakened Stories, and I am here today with a very exciting guest, King Smarty. Dun da da da. So
What's up?
today's September 11th. It's our mystery announcement for 12/12. So I'm very excited and curious. And I'm just going to say I'm proud of myself too, because I was going to hammer you every day with what's it really going to be? What is it? How about now? But I decided to let you off the hook.
Hey, just so y'all know, she's tried many times. And I kept ignoring her many times.
Yep, yep. I can be persistent, but also I know I don't want to know unless we're supposed to know. You know what I mean? I don't want to give things
Right,
away. So
right. Well, I follow Dad's orders to the T. Where if he says not to say nothing,
yeah,
you
it's
know,
hard, isn't it?
yeah, it's very, very hard. But in the conversation that I had this AM, the word was His will, not mine, and that's exactly how I roll with Dad. Um, I do things because it's His will, not mine, and it gets other people uncomfortable, you know. And especially when you want to know certain shit, and then I know it, but I can't say it, so it may get people fuck, right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm doing Dad's will. So my his will for me was to be quiet until today. That being said, today is also my anniversary for coming to Destin 4 years ago. Um, or should I say 3 years ago? I forget, whatever. But yes, is yeah, it's
Four.
20, yeah, 20. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Today is the day that we will be discussing what 12/12 is, and it's basically a silent protest. People are not going to understand exactly what 12/12 is, but they're going to witness it because it's something that Dad is doing, and it's something that he's having me enforce. Okay. Shortly after that, you're going to have a massive booms of Help Someone Today campaign all around the world. So that's where we're going into. I don't know if you guys noticed, but change is here. Change is here, not far away, not days away. It's already happening. Change is here. Okay, so that being said, on on December 12th, 2024, no one is to move. No one is to um, um, work. No one is to um, basically, you know how they shut down the whole world with the coronavirus and only essential workers were working. Well, that's what 12/12 is. It's going to be. That's literally what 12/12 is all about. So only essential workers are to move, are to work if they have to. Now, you're not supposed to do anything other than spend time with your family and stay home. Period. This is a worldwide event that's happening. I don't have the full details on it all. I'm just relaying what Dad is telling me to relay. We all know when he tells me to relay certain things, it's because he's doing something that's going to make it a reality. So that's why I even posting 12/12 new reality, 12/12 new reality, because it's something that Dad himself will enforce, or not enforce, but make manifest, right? So no partying, no celebrating, no nothing. Find yourself a couch, find yourself a TV, watch TV, all the above. That's literally all you have to do. Um, it will emphasize one humanity. Um, so basically, it's a humanitarian thing that's going to happen all around the world. That's going to signify that humanity, as a whole, already won what we've all been fighting for. So it's kind of like a holiday, but without the celebrations. You know how you celebrate and then the next day you're all home relaxing because you just partied the day before?
Yeah.
That's what we'll be doing December 11th. So everybody that I talked to already about 12/12, they all want to celebrate on 12/12. That shit is not happening with me. Dad said we can celebrate December 11th, not on the 12th. So that's what I'll be doing. September 11th, December 11th, I'll be popping some blue champagne, relaxing, eating, blah, blah, blah. On the 12th, we'll be relaxing. We can have some dinner and stuff like that, but that's about it. That's literally what 12/12 has been about. It's literally a day the earth stood still. I'm not sure exactly what Dad's food plans are because he doesn't tell me, right? But we all know when I say certain things, shit just happens. So I'm looking forward to it all. Um, as questions come in right now, he'll probably give me some more insight of it all. So let's go with the questions.
All right, here's mine. So we are to party and celebrate and have fun with groups or our family or whoever December 11th, but not the 12th. On the 12th, we're supposed to chill and literally stay at home.
Literally stay at home. I don't
Okay.
I don't care what your employer says. I don't care what anybody says. This is what Daddy's doing.
Okay.
So if you have faith in your creator is telling you not to do shit on 12/12.
Okay.
Okay. So I know Daddy's very real. So if he's telling me not to do nothing on 12/12, that's huge because I can't not do nothing.
Okay. All right. So if we're not a non-essential worker, like we're doing whatever, we do whatever job, we do whatever, we're gonna stay home from work. So let's say we like to work on the computer. We're not doing that. We can watch movies, read books. Of course, we can eat, hang out.
Family fun, family relaxing, family day, whatever you want to call it. But that's what he wants, and I'm sure he'll make it obvious because he always does.
Okay. So like we know that a country like Australia, for example, is a day ahead of us. So their December 12th will be our December 11th. So they're going to do it on their dates there, and it's going to roll around the world basically.
That's correct. Just like Fourth of July, just like any other holiday, that's a worldwide event, a worldwide holiday.
Okay.
Abundance Day and 12/12 is literally that. I don't know as far as 12/12 being a holiday, it may turn into that, but that's literally what it is.
That was my next question. Okay.
Right.
No questions yet from the audience about it, but I'm sure we'll talk about this again, but basically everyone mark your calendars in advance, tell your family. I guess if we're gonna party the day before, make a lot of food so you have I call them snow days, whether you have snow or not. We're having a snow day, okay? So we're gonna stay inside. Can we take walks? Like
Uh,
outside?
well, I don't see anything wrong with that. He just don't want people working,
Okay.
and that's a good idea. If we celebrate the 11th and we have extra food, then we don't have to cook. We have extra
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he'll give me more information as the day goes leading up to that because now I'm able to talk about it.
Yeah.
Before I had to keep it under wraps.
Yeah.
Only I was only allowed to tell you that there is an announcement coming today, September 11th, and this is what it is. It's a literal Earth stood still day where he's the one orchestrating it now. He's the one that's making it happen, not some government official that wants you to keep inside your house for whatever fucking reasons they want it.
Right. Right.
Now you have your creator telling you, don't go nowhere. enjoy your day with your family, stay at home. I don't care what your paycheck looks like. So
Okay.
this is huge if you ask me.
Totally.
We don't know we don't know where this is going right now because he's not telling us. All we know, like before, like I tell you guys, I follow orders to the T.
Right.
Right. So because of that, I'm doing exactly what I'm doing, letting you guys know about 12/12. If you ask me, I think it's going to be very, very monumental, and it just may lead to everything that we've all been waiting for, um, and that's a good thing for humanity, for the people, and it's just so exciting. I can barely contain my excitement. He's told me that a few weeks ago or a week ago, whatever the case was, that we were going to have mountains and mountains of disclosures happening and information of it all. And we're already witnessing that. We're seeing it back to back to back to back. So it's going to be real huge. And I know it is because Dad's involved.
All right. Excellent. Excellent news. So now I'm watching the comments coming in. There were several about, will the government announce this holiday?
Well, we don't care what the government does,
Right.
is my answer to it.
Yeah.
I just announced it.
Yeah.
Who got more authority than me?
Right. And so shall we spread the word to our friends and family that might not?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Send them this video. This is real serious.
Okay.
Those that are meant to hear it will hear it. Those that don't want to hear it will still hear it because you're talking about Dad being involved. Now, he created you. So if he wants to keep your ass home, guess what? You ain't going nowhere. Because why? Because he created you. So you know how everybody has free will? You may not have it on the 12th.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
right. Right.
Just stay home and don't fuck around and find out.
Okay. Okay. So the question came through, what if we're like, we live alone and can we hang out with a close friend that day, like have them over or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
If you don't have no family, you can hang out with friends, but no working, no nothing,
Yeah.
no extra activities, if you would. Just relax that day. Because what I also feel is that he's resetting everything that day.
Well, and it might be that our bodies will need extra like rest.
Right, 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 right.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So everybody has the gist. Just stay home. Just do
Right.
it. Right. So get all your food, get all your movies, your books, your little maybe painting or artwork, whatever you like to do, get it all ready for that day and just chill and pretend it's doesn't even matter where you live. It's a horrible snowstorm and you can't go anywhere and take advantage of the day off.
Yeah, yeah. You don't have to pretend. Just relax.
Yeah, well,
Just relax. Yeah.
some of us have a harder time than others.
I thought about it myself because it's like I do nonstop stuff, and he told me that I even get to relax.
Yeah.
But he also said maybe. So
Yeah. Okay, okay. So then there's a whole bunch of speculation in the chat right now about if there's going to be an announcement that day. So a lot of people asking the same question.
it's totally up to Dad. Whatever he wants me to do, I'm gonna do it. Okay. If there's going to be an announcement from that day, it may or may not be for me. However, it's totally up to Dad what happens that day. So we all may get what we all been waiting for: full disclosure, uncloaking of massive fleets of angelic, galactic, and my crew forces. We don't know. We don't know other than what we already know and what we're being told.
Yeah.
Now I have my own speculations, right? But I've learned to just follow what he says and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Because there's been times way back in the day where I outspoke or said something ahead of time, right? Yeah, my video, man. I'm messing. I'm messing with him. That was that's Cisco right there.
That's funny. Oop, goodbye. Well, I guess we're gonna see if he comes back. So basically, the announcement was everyone stay home, relax, don't leave. And I saw a couple comments in there. What if your family doesn't believe you? Okay, so invite the ones that do believe you and that will participate to do so. There may be an event that prevents them from going to work that day.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I guess when I kicked Cisco out, I got kicked out too.
Well, I was just filling the airspace, so awesome. This is very exciting to get this announcement.
Yeah, very, very, very. I got everybody and their mama's calling me right now. Yeah. What's up?
Clean up the roads.
All right, done. I'm on an interview. We'll clean everything up. Love you.
All right, I love you too.
All right, bye. Good Lord.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? All this stuff won't be happening that day because
Yeah.
I'm turning my fucking phone off too.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
it also, there may be a lot of things fully activating too, as far as certain programs that are getting ready to come online too. So we don't exactly know. We do know that it's going to be an important day, and whether people take the message serious or not, Dad's going to do what he's going to do, and we'll see what happens after that.
Okay. Just saw a couple comments that people are supposed to fly on that day. So do we recommend that they postpone their flight or move their flight or travel plans?
I don't recommend any of that. If Dad don't want you to go nowhere, you're not going nowhere. Now this is including airlines. This is including everything, everyone. I don't know what part you guys don't understand. Okay. Everybody's supposed to stay the fuck still. So, and again, I'm giving you guys what Dad is telling me. Everything else I've told you about what Dad has told me has manifested. Now, I learned from back in the day, like I was saying a while back, that I've learned not to outspeak because certain things that, that I thought would happen didn't happen, and I end up getting egg on my face. So I've learned not to say anything other than what Dad tells me.
Right.
In other words, I don't put my opinion in it. If it's not coming from Dad, I don't say it because I've learned already not to. This is why I have a success record right now. I mean, a successful, track of telling you guys what's happening because it's coming straight from Dad, and I wouldn't say it because of my own thing. Like, and I do admit, like, I would love to have a fucking, what you call it, great intimidation, all that stuff happening right now. I would love for all that to take place, right? We just don't know exactly what Dad wants to do because he does surprise us as well.
Right.
I'm just excited because we're moving into beautiful things for everybody.
Right. And just a reminder, like I'm getting some comments, this is December 12th, not tomorrow.
December 12th.
In September right now, okay?
Right. I mean, it's 12/12. Hello.
Yeah. So you've got time to plan, prepare, make your arrangements, change things if you need to, okay? So not tomorrow.
Well, at the end of the day, we all know how dark ones interfere with our electronics, with our travel plans, with this and with that, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
in this case, it's dad doing it.
Yeah.
So if you can't get nowhere because you didn't take the message to heart, then you'll be doing that Jonah and the whale effect where
Right.
we told you what to do and what not to do, and you just disregarded what you were told by dad, right? And then you did it. Now you're stuck in the airport for a couple of days because ain't nothing moving.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. You've got months now to make plans and to rearrange your plans. And it may cost a little bit of time or money, but don't take the risk, right? So I know you had a guest a few months ago that insists, you said that the person was supposed to stay there. They insisted on going home and their plane literally caught on fire. And before it got off the ground, and you actually had to go back and get them and bring them back. It's a great story.
Yeah, it's a
Great
true
story.
story too. It's a true
Yeah.
story. So
Yeah.
we try to save people from their own misery. We're successful most of the time, but then you got people who think they control their own lives, and they don't, because it's dad that controls their life, and he's the one that's giving us the message to give to you.
Yeah.
So you can call us crazy if you want to, but then you're gonna find out that we're not crazy, and dad is really talking to us.
Yeah.
God, creator, Allah, whatever you want to call him. My daddy, our daddy. He talks to us. And he bullies me, just so you know. But I'm okay. I'm okay because I see all the benefits from all of the stuff that he has me doing. Despite some of the headaches that I go through every day and the challenges that I face every day. So that being said, I still move through it all, and he always shows his hand in everything. So yeah, 12/12 is a day everybody is supposed to relax, not do anything. So, December 11th, we can all, everybody can get together in your own homes, wherever the case may be, wherever you guys are at, celebrate, and then the next day, don't do anything, just relax.
Right. Yep. Okay. So we're going to have a December 11th party, no matter what country you're in, go by the date in that country. Okay. And it's going to roll around the earth all at the same time.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Passover, where everybody was told to stay indoors, and the angels came and put, shit on the doors so that when the dark angels came to execute, you didn't get in the way.
Right.
And your life was spared because you listened.
All right.
Okay, so I'm sure he'll give me more information, and I'll post about it like I always do.
Right.
So that's where we're at with that. If you guys have more questions, now's the time, because we're live.
Okay.
And while we wait for that,
So that's the car device, right?
this is the car device.
And what do we call that?
The source frequency generator. Not only is this the car device, but it's also the house device.
Oh.
So it's a frequency generator, and we all know frequencies and everything is frequencies, everything. If you look at some of the spaceships in the skies, they don't run on gas and batteries. They run off of frequencies. So when you have the right frequencies, you can power anything. That's what this is. You're going to be able to put this on the dashboard like so. It lights up, and then you ride around like nothing. We have different prototypes too. They're all different.
Oh, cool.
So they're still being worked on. These are prototypes because I have to check them and make sure everything is to my design, or should I say dad's design. Once they're fully done, I'll be releasing them to certain people, and they'll be using them. We've already we've already got the heads up that people don't like it and they'll try to stop it, but that's when my specialties come in too.
It allows you to just scoop them right up.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Ma'am.
now with this, let's just say we own a home and a car. We have one of these devices in our home that gives us the energy for the home, for all the appliances, etc. Do we take that out to the car, or do we have one that's just sitting in the car?
You can do that, yes. But if I were you guys, I'd get a bunch of these. That way you can have them in all your cars, all your houses, all your, you know, vessels, vehicles, etc.
Okay.
These things are going to power everything. And the cool part about this technology, that it's all natural. And it also regulates, meaning it adjusts to whatever voltage or whatever power that you need. It can turn on a simple light, or it can turn on a washer and dryer because the energy will regulate for you. So this is next level shit. A lot of people have a hard time with some of the stuff that I say, but again, look in the sky. Look at all the ships that you're seeing everywhere. Do you think they're powered by gas, by electric? It's a type of electric, but it's a consciousness where it's pure energy. And that's what powers all my crafts, all my ships. And it's getting ready to power everything on Earth. And we have it in abundance.
Wow, that is monumental.
Yeah, it's life-changing stuff.
Oh, so, all right, I'm assuming that you've got to still do some work on these. They'll be available through crowdfunding when they're ready, I'm assuming.
I'm not sure about that yet.
Yeah.
I have to follow Dad's orders, and he hasn't
Okay.
told me about that yet.
All right,
We'll
know.
Yeah, we'll know. He does want me to get them out. He does want them in circulation, and when some of the bad guys who don't pay attention to us find out about it, they may or may not get in the way, and then they'll realize quickly why they shouldn't anymore.
Right.
And that's what's happening. Things are being exposed, and then disposed.
All right. All right. So let's say I had one in my car sitting on the dash, the car's locked, a bad guy tries to break it and take it. He's going to be exposing himself, and that's never going to happen.
I'm not talking about those type of issues. I'm talking I'm talking about, government type issues.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
The fraudulent government type issues, the fraudulent authorities who don't have authority and they're finding out they don't.
And they're going to probably try to reverse engineer this, and they're going to find that they can't.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Same thing, the same way you couldn't reverse engineer Pithalum, you can't reverse engineer this.
Okay. That's exciting. So, question, does that replace the source cube?
The source cube will still be in play also. There's multiple things the source cube does and still does.
Yeah.
So they'll be side by side, either or.
Okay.
These are just mainly for vehicles and houses. The source cube can do anything too. We're actually making a base for that as well. So we got a lot of different things still manifesting as we speak. I'm working nonstop to produce.
Right.
We even have our own. We're working on our own CBD oils and farms and all that stuff. We're helping people get what do you call it? Deals with the solar power companies. If you got 25 acres or more, we can get you set up where they come out, install everything, and then they cut you a check every month. So there's multiple things that we can do, also commercial. And that's up until we start acquiring everything That's up until we start acquiring all of the things we need to acquire to just flip the switch on the total system.
Okay.
Because once we own everything and everything is under my control, then I hit the switch and it's over. I'm gonna give you guys an example. In different parts of the universe on different planets, there's no paying for anything. The essentials are free. Now there are a type of commerce, but it's if you're creating something that you're going to get paid for. You get to eat and drink and have a home for free everywhere else. There are some other places that are underdeveloped. There's some places around the galaxy that's not even as advanced as we are right now. So they're pretty much like in the caveman days, if you believe that shit was true. Um, so those different planets are still starting up. However, because of what we're doing here, they won't have interference with their evolution because we are going to change that. We are changing it. We did change it. We've literally changed it all, which is why we're walking into our new reality, the full manifestations of everything we've been working on. So you can call me crazy, you can call me a scammer, you can call me whatever you want to call me. Soon you'll be calling me the king.
Okay. That is extremely exciting.
Yes, ma'am. And it's happening. It's very real.
Really exciting. We know that through history, everyone that's invented, water powered cars or, air powered this or whatever, like using natural energy, they've been stymied because, obviously they make so much money off of gas, coal, oil, whatever, controlling our utilities. It controls where we travel to. It controls so much. So this is a whole level of not only financial ease, but freedom for us.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
the best part about it all is that they can't kill me. So I'm going to get it done. And they're realizing that more and more every day, a lot of the different groups that haven't been briefed on me are being briefed on me because they have no choice. So they can't kill me, and that's the reason why Dad has me literally like a octopus everywhere.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this is big news. Today's big news.
Right. And another thing is, yesterday, Dad said they fucked around and now they find out. And that came from your creator. He literally said that to us. Whether you believe that or not, I don't give a shit. Too many people are stuck in their ways because of what they've been taught, and it's all been a lie anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Big news. Big news. So no pressure, just asking the question. How long do we think before this device is available? I mean, you haven't finished it yet, but months, days, years?
No pressure, so I'm not answering that question.
Okay, just had to ask it.
Actually, it can be done in a matter of weeks, months, depending on how fast Dad wants me to work on it. Because just like everything else, there's research, development, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
I would like to get it out now.
yeah.
In fact, I can put this on my car and test it out myself. However, there's other things that I want to put in it that will have a cooler effect to it. Like you
Yeah.
see these hose here?
Yeah.
Well, these hose can broadcast light through them. That's why I designed them that way. So I'm still working on it. It's gonna be lit. You're gonna be able to see the shine through the white, including this one.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but the answer is when Dad, the true answer is when Dad wants it out.
Right, right. Just that I had to ask it because I know we're gonna get people asking,
Yeah, it's cool. Well, y'all know that I've been saying for years that the true RV and redemption has always been our health, our wealth is our health. So now that you know we get to live forever, what's the rush? Some of you guys are aging and stuff like that. Myself, I'm getting, I go up and down like a pucker fish, right? But at the end of the day, I know that this is the last cycle and we get to live forever, so I don't worry about anything. Time is irrelevant, like I've been telling y'all. As long as I continue to do what Dad wants me to do, and the rest of us continue to do what Dad is asking us to do. We will see all these things manifest, and the faster we just all come, on one accord and get this shit done, the faster we see the manifestations of it all.
Right.
And yes, there is a lot of roadblocks because you have dark entities and dark groups out there constantly trying to stop us, whether they twist your ankle down the road or whether they push you, whether they push you while you're pregnant and stuff like that. So there's all types of things that happen to us. We all got sick at the same fucking time, all around the world. What? If that wasn't some type of attack and assault on us, then what was it? So you see, there's always things that have to be dealt with that I have to address that a lot of you don't have a fucking clue or even the capability of it. So continue to do your Jedi work, continue to heal people. The fastest way to get what you want is to help others get what they want. Abundance Day, abundance across the board. Help someone today. Go out and do your humanitarian work. Hold the door for somebody. This is going to be normal for us. This is where we're going with it all. And the faster we stop thinking about our own personal gains or our own personal problems and be in gratitude about everything that Dad has given us thus far, the faster we'll walk into our new reality. So for me, I'm in my new reality already, and I'm thankful for it. I thank Dad every day, right? And I know that the difficult things that we're challenged or whatever. I know the difficult things that everyone is being challenged with. It's just making us stronger and stronger and stronger and putting us on track to where Dad wants us to be.
Right.
So it's real serious. His will and not ours. It's like source directives, God's plan. You got free will. Where's that gotten you so far? Or you can just go within and talk to Dad. And he'll tell you exactly what needs to be done. And he'll do it in a way where it's calm, collective. And when you start doing what you're feeling is right, our manifestation of the new world is literally on the other side of 1212.
Very exciting news. Very exciting.
I'm excited. I for the last couple of weeks, things that have been happening where it literally has me like tearing up because this is happening. Things are happening.
Yeah.
So everybody should be excited. Everybody
Big
should
things.
be excited.
Big things. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Anything else of monumental importance that you want to announce as long as we're talking?
Yeah. The remaining cabal are just about to die. So that's big.
Yeah. You had a group, I guess it was yesterday, that said, may as well take us now, you're gonna anyway. You said, okay, snapped them right up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They got they regret it now. But yeah, we were cleaning out a specific location, and a group of beings were saying, "Well, you guys might as well take us now because you're doing whatever you want." And it just so happens that Dad allowed us to take them because of that statement, and they would have not been taken otherwise. So because they came out and said that, Dad said, "Okay," he let us take them.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is very real, very real.
Yeah.
And I want to remind everybody of the verse where it goes, "We do not battle flesh and blood, but we battle the principalities and the rulers of this realm, or of this supposedly rulers, because Dad always ruled."
Right.
Those type of entities are the ones that I'm taking out every fucking day so that y'all get what y'all want. So that's, there's multiple reasons why I'm the king. Multiple reasons, not just one. I'm doing everything. Everything. I'm involved in everything. Change is here. Change is now. Change is happening. And I'm sure a lot of you know that's true. Even the guys in the fancy office and the 3-letter agencies know it's true too.
You can feel it.
Right.
Feel it. Yeah.
Right. You're always around me, around here. Do you see me ever worried about anything?
No, never.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, listen, when our Father is with us, who can be against us? I take that very serious.
Yeah, nobody. Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. Very exciting news.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Now, do you have time for more questions?
A couple more, and then we got to roll because we got things to do.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to ask a curiosity question about the stadium that you mentioned yesterday. Like when these guys are taken, they're put in like Jello where they can't move, and they're still conscious and aware. Are they watching what's going on down here on Earth, or what are they? Yeah.
The answer is yes, and the stadium was designed to give them a second chance.
Oh.
Well, I shouldn't say a second chance, more chances.
Okay.
Because what happens is once we take you, put you in the stadium, you know what a stadium looks like. It's a full of bleachers, full of people, right? Bleachers full of people sitting there watching the game, watching everything play out.
Right.
So that's where we put you. It's kind of like a purgatory type thing that they talked about in certain books, right?
Right. Right.
But Dad designed a stadium where now you're sitting in the bleacher, sitting in a fucking chair, watching us do what we're doing, watching us take out all of your peoples and all of the things you were doing, changing it, and then you yourself, while you're sitting there watching this, you have the ability, or not the ability, but you have another chance to see it all and then say, okay, I'm going to change. I'll come back now and do the right thing. That's what the stadium is. Now, once you're in the stadium and you decide you don't want to do the right things, or you continue in your ways, then you go to Pebble Valley and beyond.
Okay. Okay.
So there's literally stages for it all. The ether, you're not coming back from that. So it's the stadium, the ether, Pebble Valley, beyond.
Okay, so there's a hierarchy. So the milk dud eating is in the ethers.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Interesting to know.
Yeah. So it's the stadium is where you go before you get to that milk dud part, because the milk dud part is torture for you guys, for them. Kind of like hell. Hell was talked about, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But it's not the whole fire and all this bullshit. That's all made up shit by the cabal.
Okay. Well, we have Greek mythology where like Sisyphus rolls the boulder up the mountain and he gets to the top and then it rolls back down. And his whole life consists of rolling that boulder up over and over and over. It's got to be a little tedious. So yeah.
Right. So it's the same concept. It's just Dad can make anything happen to you, so that you experience what you've been doing to the people, especially his creation. Like, the only reason why I'm doing what I'm doing and I'm able to do what I'm doing is because he had enough. He had enough of seeing his creations be slaughtered by his other creations.
Right.
So he's giving you chances to change. And that's another thing leading up to 12/12. Everybody from here now, you have chances to change, because I feel 12/12 is going to be the switch. Literally. That's what I feel. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, important to know. A couple more questions. Social Security here in America, a lot of people are depending on that for their income. And there was a report the other day that the Social Security offices were closed. Will they still receive their checks? I guess would be the concern.
The answer is yeah, they'll receive them eventually. I do know that there is people that haven't received them. So they will receive them, and they may even receive the Nasara checks as well.
Wow.
Which is what we are pushing for. This is what we're manifesting: basic income, guaranteed income, the Social Security, blah blah blah. Not a lot of people understand that the Social Security checks literally come from the Treasury, have nothing to do with the Federal Reserve, which is why it's been under attack too.
Right.
So it's a part of disclosure. Like, people are starting to find out all the fucking lies that there's been.
Right.
Just like the Mount Rushmore we just saw. Crazy shit. Like, they done bamboozled everybody.
Yeah. I want to know more about that, but thank you for saying that. So the question has been throughout the chat, the RV, the wealth redemption. I think you said it was kind of in process the other day. So
Well, it's happening. Just last night we were told that the banks have been switched over to sovereign banks now. So all of the banks will be sovereign.
right.
At the end of the day, a lot of people know that I stopped answering RV questions a long time ago, because we have to focus on getting right with daddy and doing what needs to be done, healing everybody. The money's fine and dandy. You can do a lot of stuff with it, but what if you had your abilities
Yeah.
to move energy, to heal people? You can use those same abilities to live longer so that you can see the RV, the wealth transfer, if you would.
Right. Right.
Right. So I stopped answering those questions because I didn't feel it was important.
Right. Right. Well,
Money's not everything.
right. Health is really your highest form of wealth. Health and, loving community, family, whatever it might be.
Right. Because you could have all the money in the world. If you don't got people that love you, if you don't got your health, you don't have nothing.
True. True. Okay. What happens to a person when they commit suicide?
They get back in. They go back into the cycling. It's not what you thought it was. You're not going to be damned forever. Blah blah blah.
Okay. Okay.
You'll just be laughed at because you quit.
Okay.
Ah ha ha! You couldn't handle that shit. Now you got to go back again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So it's a lot harder than people, or like when we're souls or whatever, it's harder than we anticipate.
well,
Okay.
we were all designed for specific purposes. If you come down here and you can't handle it, you off yourself. You don't get your mission accomplished.
Right.
Now your dumbass has to recycle and come back. So it's not what you thought it was. You're going to die, and then you're going to kill yourself, and then you're going to be damned forever and all this other crap.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit, man.
Yeah. Well, for those that have had that happen in their families, it just gives them a level of comfort that their loved one, they have to learn their lesson. They have to do their mission, but they're not lost forever.
No, definitely not. The chambers can also make them coming back a reality.
Yeah.
And then when they come back, we could crack jokes on them then too.
I like that.
Oh, you killed yourself. You're a little bitch.
Wow. Yeah. But it's so sad.
It's not that complicated. It's not that hard. And it's like, once you fully understand some of the things I understand, and you know how that operates,
yeah,
we are so advanced, and we haven't reached our full potentials because we've been lied to for so long. And that's changing. That's already changed. It has changed. Go ahead. What were you going to say? Sorry.
no, I'm just saying, look at history. History is totally wrong. We've been taught everything wrong our entire lives. It's definitely been an indoctrination. That's all
Right.
we've learned is to recite erroneous facts and think that they're correct. It's
Right. And that's another reason why I'm so censored and I'm always challenged by certain people, because they learned the truth from all these books. So now it's true because they learned it from all these books.
right.
You're not going to get the truth that way. Sorry.
Yeah.
None of your texts, none of your biblical books, none is going to get you the truth. The only way to get the truth is turning to your creator, which is Dad, God. Okay? That's the only way you're going to get the truth.
Right.
Only way.
Right.
Only way. And I encourage you guys to get closer to Dad. Feel the love. Stop worrying about things. Be in gratitude for everything he's given you. Ask him to come into your life and teach you more and show you more. And the fastest way to do it, not to blow smoke up my rear end, is to use the Jedi method. Everybody that's used my method to date has been successful because they're reproducing what I taught them.
Right.
Everyone. Period. They're also using the weaker ones of you to go against me. And then what happens? Then you pass away and your whole crew realize you were wrong. So that being said, get closer to Dad. Use the method. Use the pendulums. Use all that stuff. He'll validate everything. And you always got me. You know my number. The whole fucking planet has my phone number already. So, you know what I mean?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I don't hide from no one. Nothing. Right?
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, I'm here to do a job, and nothing's going to get in my way because who my boss is, who my father is, right? Our father. So I'm the little boss. Dad's the big boss.
Super exciting stuff.
Yes,
Super
ma'am.
exciting. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So to recap, on December 11th, have your party and your craziness. Make a lot of food. On December 12th, chill, watch movies, enjoy your family, play games, read books, take a walk, do art, but stay home. Don't go to work. And
That's right.
we'll be seeing what's going to happen that day and after that day.
That's right. That's
Super
right.
exciting. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget to get these so you can make babies too. Wait until you guys smell this stuff. This is some powerful stuff. And look, you see, I always put this.
Made on Earth. I love that.
Because the reason why I always put made on Earth on some of my products that I can put it on is because we're getting ready to open up to the rest of the universe. Have a galactic community, galactic commerce. Like, why would I do this if I didn't know that was the truth and that was the case? So that's why I make things like that. It's literally where we're going. We're going to a galactic community where we'll be able to travel and do things. And, a lot of us still haven't even went around the world yet. But in light of the new crystalline chambers and the healing technology and the fact that we get to live very, very long time forever, because of the changes that's happening now, we will be able to travel the entire globe and not just the section we're in. I'm talking about the entire globe, right? And then out in the universe, different planets, different civilizations.
Amazing.
It's all happening.
Yeah.
It's all happening.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Everything's good.
All right. Well, thank you for your update, your service, for giving us hope and helping us and all the good things that you do. We all appreciate it. Thank you.
I love you guys too. And those of you that keep doing the work for Daddy, keep moving, keep it going. He's the ultimate rewarder. and he rewards me every day. I have the things that I have because he allows me to have them. And that's what a lot of people don't get. They don't understand that, you have everything you have because dad allowed you to have it. Now, if you take what he gave you and you mistreat it or you misuse it, and you worry about yourself, it'll be taken from you. And that's another thing that we're building. We're building something that will last forever, ever. That's what we're doing.
Right. Excellent.
Very.
Thank you. Thank you so much from all of us. I appreciate it.
Thank you all for continuing your work too. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, everybody. You guys have been a massive help in getting all this stuff done. Jazz is doing a lot of work behind the scenes too. So
Yeah.
The more help we got, the faster we'll build things too.
Yeah.
And it's coming. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here.
Yes. And abundance, like on your shirt and your hat. Abundance.
That's right. That's right. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for your update.
Okay, one more thing. All of you guys that are doing memes and stuff like that, start posting the 12/12 stuff and what it means. You can do memes about it all, but start doing that and start sharing it because this is real. This is happening. Only dad knows exactly what's happening. And while you're doing your work for 12/12, he may just give you a couple of hints.
Ooh. But we want more hints.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. So
all
we
right,
have
we good.
3-month notice to rearrange our schedule. Okay. All right.
Rearrange your life too if you ain't right with daddy. So you got 3 fucking months, okay?